Show the world the real you. That's the message that's coming out today. I'm speaking to a collective who has been hiding to fit in. I'm hearing shrinking themselves to fit the mold of others in order to make others feel comfortable. It could be something that you picked up in childhood. It could be, it's definitely that. It's definitely something that you picked up at a younger age in order to survive and feel connected. You found it was easier to get along with others if you went along with what they thought. So I'm speaking to a collective who never, I don't want to say never felt comfortable saying what they thought, because I'm picturing like you have, but it wasn't received well. So you learned quickly that it was easier to just go along with what everyone else in the group thought, because that way you had friends and that way you were connected and that way you didn't rock the boat and that way people liked being around you. But what I'm hearing is those people never got a chance to actually get to know the real you, the authentic you. And it's unfortunate, because I think you developed this idea that if you showed your true self, if you showed the world who you really are, that these people wouldn't like you. And that's not true. I'm hearing very strongly that there are groups in your life that you've mingled with that may not like the most authentic version of you. And then they're just not your people. But the people that are your people are going to love you, the more authentic you, more than the one you're pretending to be. I see, don't let pride get in your way. It's like you've built up this mask or this facade for so long that your ego wants you to keep it up for appearances. It wants you to keep it up so that it's easy. It's more like you stay in your comfort zone. And you're being asked right now to release that pride, because it's really not pride for who you truly are. It's pride of how well you fooled others. And again, it's very loud and clear that you showing yourself, you showing the world the real you, will not only bring in the true love that you're desiring, but the people in your life that already love you will love you even more, if that's a thing. Like, they're not going to abandon you. And again, if they do, it's because they weren't meant for you. And that's like God, the universe. That's the way of pushing out what no longer serves you. I keep hearing that if you don't show the world who you really are, if you don't stand up and be proud of the true you, then you'll never be able to make it to the goal, to the point where you need to make it. I'm hearing it's easier said than done. And it is. It's so much easier to stay in our comfort zone. You've been wearing this one costume, this one mask for so long that it, of course, is easier to stay doing that. But if you are someone who feels like you've hit this point in your life where it's not doing it for you anymore, or you are now all of a sudden looking around like, where am I? What am I even doing? This isn't me. This isn't what I want. You're being asked now to change out of that costume, take the mask off, put on something that you want to wear, put on you. And this is digging in deep. Like, I'm hearing like some of you all this mask is something from before you were even cognizant of what was happening around you. You just learned behaviors over time I'm hearing survival mode. Like, you just had to be a certain way. You just had to be a certain person. And now you don't have to be. I'm getting emotional. Like, I feel it for this group. Like, you don't have to be that version of you. And it's not that that version's bad and that you don't need to regret it because you needed that mask or version of you to get to this point in your life. It was survival mode. And it's not necessarily a bad mask. I mean, you probably have a lot of friends. You probably are a very, very likable person because you learned how to be likable. This reading is for the people that need confirmation or even permission to just know that whoever you are is even better than the person you've been pretending to be, than the mask that you've been wearing. Like, let it down. Be your most authentic self, because when you are that, if you think your light is shining bright now with your mask on and your costume and all the people that like you, just wait until your most authentic light comes out. Now that is energy, that is magnetism, that is all of a sudden things coming toward you that you didn't even know existed, opportunities, friendships, relationships, love, careers, things that you've been almost deflecting. I'm hearing on accident because you didn't know that being yourself, you didn't know that not being yourself would keep those things at bay. And you're being told right now that when you step into your authenticity, when you step into the version of you, who I'm hearing, who God created, who is perfect with all your imperfections, when you step into that authenticity, when you step into speaking your mind, into creating the art that you want to create, into putting your energy into the things that bring you joy, not everyone else, not what is trending, not what's fashionable, but like what truly makes your heart sing. When you do that, that's when your world's going to blow up in a big way. I'm seeing this gravitational pull. I'm seeing this magnetism, this like things are just going to come in left and right. You're going to have so many I'm hearing the word happy coincidence, but I actually don't even believe in coincidence. So it's funny. It's like these synchronicities, these things are going to start happening and you're going to start noticing, and it's going to be amazing. But it starts with you showing the world the real you and not being afraid. And okay, so when we take the mask off and we change our costume, there will be judgment. But the people that are judging you, it's more about them. In fact, you could argue their judgment of you is actually a judgment of themselves. And yeah, people aren't going to like that. You're going to trigger a lot of people. They're not going to maybe want to be around you. But the people that don't want to be around you, the real you, because you trigger insecurities in that, and they're casting their judgment on you, those are not your people. And if you have the confidence to know that you don't need those people, and you'll be pulling in all of the people that really are supposed to be in your life, it won't matter. There's a collective I'm speaking to right now that once this clicks, and it's not overnight, right? Like it's going to take baby steps. There's going to be massive shifts that do start overnight. Keep showing up every day as yourself, doing what it is that you want to do, and just watch. I keep hearing just watch. Your spirit guides, your team, God, the universe, they want to show you all your gifts. But you have to be ready for them. And being ready for them is showing up as yourself. So when you're ready to show up as the real you, to show the world the real you, that is when you'll be unlocking a future that, quite honestly, you didn't even know existed and in such a good way. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. This is such a pure energy that I would love to hear what steps you're taking yourself to show the world the real you. So if you feel called to comment below and start that conversation, please do. All right, if this resonates, please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know you're here. I'm excited for you. This is big. This is big. All right, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.